D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, I just finished Doom Patrol, episode 7, entitled Dumb Patrol. And I just have to say, I had so much fun watching this episode. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to dive right into all of it. But I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is recently doing their annual purge or cleanse of old accounts and bots. And there will, of course, be some collateral damage. So I'm just going to ask that you please like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we just get started on this episode? So now this episode starts with Cliff crashing on the side of the road from space, because if you remember last time he got launched into space and he crashes down to Earth. And I just have to say that Brendan Fraser as Robot Man has the best lines in this show, or at least this season, because I can't remember all of them last season. But in this season, for sure, he has the best lines. I mean, he's just like, I'm gonna kill that mother, beep, the whole time. It was super great. I loved it. I loved his shout-outs and everything. One love and everything. So good. I just loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. And even though Robot Man, his storyline, like most of the characters, is really small this season, I mean, the whole comedic effect with him is just fantastic, and I love it. And I hope they keep it up. So Coulter then travels to the northern Yukon territory to search for Dorothy's mother, which at this point I had thought she was dead, and that's why Dorothy was with Coulter the whole time. But apparently she's still alive. And while there, he has a nightmare in which the Candlemaker tells him that Dorothy belongs to him, and that Dorothy's mother and her people / ancestors created the Candlemaker. And and Coulter's all like, why, and everything. So then Vic takes Ronnie to the Doom Manor, where she meets Larry, Rita, and Miranda, who has become the primary personality in Jane, which I have been critical of Diane Guerrero with her acting as the other personalities. But she's really starting to grow on me, and I'm starting to change my mind, especially her as Miranda. And then, I guess I would have to say, like, they need to have it to where, like, this one, it was a full episode as her as another character. I mean, maybe it's just when she switches for a hot second. For me, it's not enough to really get a good clue of her acting range as far as that goes. But she is growing on me, and I did enjoy her this episode as Miranda. Now, in preparation for her role in a local theater production, Rita visits the Cloverton beekeeper, and that was really fun. I really enjoy April Bowlby's performance. I really don't care about Rita's like mommy issues, but the actress is so good that I just want to see more of Rita Farr on the screen. I really enjoy her. I really, when she finally got to use her powers, and then she's all like, I can't remember what she said as far as her line after that, but she had the beekeeper outfit on, and it was really great and everything. And I did like the part where she was doing her whole thing with the bees, and she's like, I thought this was supposed to be cathartic and everything, and because she was like, how do I fix something that you broke in me, and she's like talking to her mom and everything. It was really good, and I did enjoy it, and I really think that April Bowlby is doing such a great job with that character. So then Larry goes with Miranda to the hospital to visit his wounded grandson, and the Bureau of Normalcy is already there to arrest him, and Miranda teleports them away. He asks Flick, her personality Flick, to get him there. Now, all of this has to do with a mysterious package that is delivered to the manor, and after inhaling a smell of it, Larry, Vic, and Ronnie behave like morons. And that's Kipling shows up, the little wizard guy, who's basically just Constantine Light. And he explains to them that they are infected with Scants. And Scants are these little pink humanoid-like creatures, and they get inside your mind, and then they they get you to do bad things, like all your bad behaviors. They get you to do bad ideas and everything, and then you secrete this pink stuff out of your ears. I can't remember what they called it, and then they make this kind of glowing jelly. And then their queen drinks that, and she gets like some superpowers and stuff. And you have to kill the queen. So then all 5 of them are sucked into the white space, because that's what was in the box. The Scants had infested the white space, that painting, that portrait or whatnot. And the queen kidnaps them all, but Miranda defeats her. And I love when the queen the queen shows up, and she's all like drinking the little jelly, and she's all like, "Thank you, no, thank you. She's like, you're gonna shiz yourself and then die and everything." And then the thing that was really interesting, which I'll talk about at the end of this, is that Miranda didn't have any pink stuff coming out of her ears, and the queen was all like, I can smell a bad idea inside you, and I'm gonna squeeze it out. But she didn't get a chance to, because then she transformed into Silver Tongue. Silver Tongue took her little silver words and threw it at her waterbed, and then she transformed into the lightning personality, I can't remember her names, and then she electrocuted them until they exploded. But this is how weird the show is. It's so weird. You've got these little pink men and a pink queen and everything. It's so weird, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So Cliff makes it back to the manor, and he sees a pregnant Clara there waiting for him, and she has a videotape that it looks like Calder had sent her of the stuff that he had done to Cliff, and maybe it was just him trying to say, hey, I want to help repair your relationship with your daughter, because I screwed things up. One thing that I did love when he was on his little mission is when he called the mansion, and it just rang, and then it like went to voicemail or whatnot, but then there were the 2 sex ghosts there. Oh my gosh, I literally laughed out loud when that happened. It was so funny. I loved it. It's like the show, like its weirdness is just so great. So what I was talking about before is Jane then finds out that Scarlet Harlot's train station in the underground is closed. Now I think this has to do with something bad that Miranda is doing, and it has to do with her time in the well. When she throws herself into the well and then later on comes back, I think it has something to do with, this has something to do with that. And I'm not 100% sure that we're going to see what happens with that this season, but I do hope we do. But like I said, I do think that Scarlet Harlot and the personalities stations being shut down one at a time is because of Miranda and something she's doing or she has to do. So then Kipling meets Calder in the Yukon. He gets summoned by Calder and everything, where it sounds like Kipling will either kill Dorothy or trap Dorothy somewhere forever. Because he's all like, is this the call? And Calder's like, yeah, this is the call. And he's all like, just tell me when and where. And he's like, what are you going to do to her? And he's all like, you don't need to know, that kind of thing. And I just have to say, I understand that Calder's scared that the Candlemaker will destroy the world, but the Candlemaker is going to get free. I mean, he has to. Come on, that's just how it is. And I'm really interested in seeing what happens there. So tell me, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like this episode? What was your favorite part? Was there parts that you didn't like? Like, for instance, for me, when it comes to Cyborg, like, I really think that the actor and actress that are playing Ronnie and the Cyborg, they do such a good job acting-wise, but I still don't care about Cyborg and Ronnie and that whole storyline. I don't care. The writing on them is, like, so small, and there's not enough there for me to care. And I want to, because I love Cyborg, the character, and like I said, the actor and the actress that plays Ronnie. She does a good job too, but I just don't care. And I don't know what I need to do to care about their characters in this season. And it really bums me out, because I love Cyborg. He's such a good character, and I don't feel like the writers this season are doing him justice. And then again, tell me if you agree with me on that. If you don't agree with me, that's cool, whatever. Tell me why you disagree with me in the comment section down below. I also want to say that if you like my videos and you like my content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get all my videos and everything. Drop a comment in that comment section down below because it feeds the algorithm. And I will see you guys on the next Doom Patrol review. You guys have a good day. Bye.